we're hearing this a lot at the moment. Don't eat meat and save the planet. Now, this raises a whole heap of questions for me, so I'm just going to consider some of those right now. So, what if that means sacrificing our health in order to save the planet? Now, it's been suggested to me that I could make a better choice for the planet if I stop eating meat. Now, I've shared a video very recently where I shared that I've recently switched to an animal-based diet, and I've been doing that for just over 3 months now. And in that video, I shared a number of health benefits that I experienced. So clearly my gut is much happier when I eat animal-based products, and it's also reflected in my oral health. My hormones are much more in balance, as determined by my menopausal symptoms, which are simply, they're just not there anymore. So the whole idea that I would then not eat in that way and eat food that was clearly causing inflammation in my body previously, does it make sense? Does it make sense that nature would get it so wrong that in order for the health of the planet to improve, that it would involve our health, or certainly my health and other people who've experiencing all sorts of health benefits from eating in the same way as me, that our health would decline, or would need to decline, in order for the planet's health to improve? Does that make sense? Could nature get it oh so wrong? Like, I believe very much in a divine plan. I've been shown so many ways how there's something bigger at play and that we're supported, and you could call it God. I refer to it as God. Some people use different terms. That's fine. But it does not make any sense to me that we would need to destroy ourselves in order to save the planet, because we're all interconnected. I could feel it. I know it. Every cell of my body knows that to be true. So it would require me to knowingly cause myself harm in order to protect something else. So it just doesn't tie up. I mean, there are other questions about the whole cow farts situation. Is that really the problem that has been created to be, that it's been made out to be? Is that really, I mean, not all scientists agree for a start, so there's something to be aware of. And don't ruminant animals have like such an incredible digestive system? So the fact that that would be wrong and that would be harmful for the planet, I mean, there's really a fantastic symbiotic relationship between animals and the planet, and how the animals, you know, the cycle that they're all fantastically part of, you know, the fertilizing of the grass that helps the grass grow, and that fertilizer being used to help grow vegetables. In fact, generally speaking, that's the best fertilizer, isn't it? Much better than using a synthetic fertilizer to grow plants and crops. I would hope that environmentalists would agree with that too, rather than synthetic. I don't know. I'm open to what people think on this. So is it appropriate for us to interfere with this incredible digestive system that the cow has naturally got? The ability to break down food and what's required in the process, and is that wrong? It begs the question, doesn't it? Not to mention who's testing the long-term impact of this. So they're given an additive to help them reduce the methane, apparently. And apparently that studies have been done that confirm that it does that. I don't know the extent of those studies. I'm sceptical, quite honestly. But who's testing the impact on the fertilizer they produce, and or any products that then come from the cow or that we eat, and the long-term impact of these additives, which again are synthetic, probably quite toxic, and have been created in a lab. So what's the impact? Like, when we interfere with nature in that way, there's usually a knock-on effect, isn't there? So something else to think about. Now, there's lots more that sort of springs to mind around this, but I'm going to leave it there. But I'd love for people to share their comments, their thoughts, where you're at with this, because I know obviously it's being discussed in all sorts of ways in all sorts of places, and there's a vast range of views on it. But yeah, help it make sense to me, please. And if you like my shares in any form, please feel free to subscribe, because it gives me that extra encouragement to do more. Not that I'm going to stop anyway, to be fair, because I'm enjoying it so much. And share if you feel that it's appropriate to be shared too. And yeah, thanks for sticking around.